Hi everyone, it's Thomas Alexander Berg here again. This time not recording in a mental home. I hate to call it that. I mean, every time I call it by a name, it feels like that's wrong. And you know what? It is wrong. The whole thing's wrong. It doesn't matter what you call it. That's the thing. People have a go at me for saying the word crazy, and no, I think that's a horrible word to use, calling people that. But then people call me that. That's what we're called, you know? So it doesn't matter how you dress it up. The whole thing doesn't work. The whole thing, it doesn't matter what you call it. Anyway, so I'm currently not in the hospital, so it's nice. I'm actually liberated. I'm free now. I'm not having to check if someone's coming in every 2 seconds with my chair barricading the door because I can't lock it. With a window where they check with a shine a torch in every fucking hour when you're trying to sleep, and they say how essential sleep is. Sleep is essential for anyone, and especially in those conditions. And so waking you up every hour with a torch is lovely. It's a lovely way to treat people. Anyway, so I have my ward round assessment tomorrow, and similar as before, the doctor determines if I stay or do I go. Doctor determines that, and I'm no longer scared by the outcome, because there's nothing more than this hospital can do to me. You know, they've stripped away my liberties. They've now forced me onto an antipsychotic medicine. You know, in the last ward round assessment, the doctor said that he feels that he's not doing enough. I was like, what? So what more do you need to do, mate? Like, I'm okay, let me go. But no, he feels like he needs to do something because they don't do anything. And so what he decided to do was put me on an antipsychotic medication. And so I said, can you tell me of any time when I've shown psychotic behaviour? No, but you're still on them. So I'm now forced to take this medication every single day, and I am. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. But you know what? I'll stay there for the rest of my life. I have to. I'll do this play regardless. And so I thought I'd spend a bit of time talking to you about what I want to do with this play and where that money will go. Because at this very moment, I'm homeless. It's the first time in my life I've ever been homeless. It's a very difficult situation, but I wanted to leave my flat that I was in London, which is across the road from the fucking hospital. You know, it's just been full of soured memories, and it's across the road from this horrible place, and I've wanted to leave. And I was told at my ward round that it's too stressful to move. Don't move, it's too stressful. I'm like, well, it's only stressful for you to say it's stressful. For me, it's not stressful, it's easy. I've only got about 20 possessions, put them in my backpack and I'm good to go. It's not stressful at all. You can't just tell me it's stressful. It's more stressful for me to stay. And so I moved out of that flat, and I don't have any money to go anywhere else. But I will find a way. I will find a way to persevere. And it doesn't matter to me. I mean, my family are helping me, you know, so I have the essentials met, and that's the most important thing. Really though, I don't care about money at all. I'm not a money-hungry person. I don't mind not having money, as long as I have everything I need, and I do. Because we don't need that much. We really don't. But in order to do what I'm setting out to do here with this play, I do need money. I do. And I don't have it. And it's very difficult to source. But I want to tell you clearly what this money will go on. First of all, I have a wonderful producer on board. She's called Cindy Marcelona. I hope I said her name right. She's Italian. She'll probably kill me for saying that wrong. But she is a wonderful person. Wonderful. And she's so supportive to the mental health crisis. And so she's on board and she's great. She's very well connected in the industry. We have a big list of fantastic directors that would be willing to do it. But I mean, I would do this for free, but I don't want anyone else to have to do it for free. I shouldn't even do it for free. I deserve to be paid, but I would do it for free. But the thing is, the directors won't. Directors won't. They deserve to be paid too. The cast deserves to be paid. We deserve to be able to put it on at a proper venue. We want to get it on at the Royal Court. Let's do it. I mean, I've been developing the script so much, working tirelessly on this script since I've been here. It's all I've been doing. And Cindy has been so supportive of the play as it was in August, and all I've done is build and build and build and create layers and develop it. And now it's not just about addiction, suicide and depression. It's about so much more than that. I'm now looking into, sexism and racism within the confines of this system. It's the whole mental health system and how it completely mirrors our society. So it's very societal. It's even it even looks at things like God and our relationship to the world around us, materialism, society as a whole. So it's a very broad piece, just contained with 3 characters, all of which have a beautiful story to tell. They're people partly from my own consciousness, but partly people I've encountered. It's just a big mix of people, because I've seen, despite the conditions I've been in, I've seen beauty. I've seen it. There is beauty in this home. There is. Because the staff, they're only working here because they care. And even though they have awful conditions and they don't necessarily even have... sorry, excuse my runny nose. I'm not doing very well at the moment. But, they don't have the facilities to help, but they still do it because they care. And the patients, I've seen patients who are desperate to just unveil themselves, and they do so easily, but no one's helping them. And so I've seen the beauty here. There's beauty everywhere, and I'm showing how I can capture that beauty within that environment with the poetry too. I can capture that beauty and then also bring it. And bring it out on that stage and just do it forever. I just want to do this play forever. I don't care if I'm ever paid. That money will go towards doing that. We need to pay for a venue, we need to pay for marketing, we need to pay for advertising, because we need to spread this wide. This can't just be a little fringe show. It was, and I was happy with that. But that's when the play was about me. The play is no longer about me, the play is about everyone. I need to help fix this mental health crisis today. That needs to happen now. No one should be in this situation, no one. It's not fair. Even if I am unwell, it doesn't matter. How I'm being treated is unfair, and it is not helping. Even if I was, but I'm not. I promise, I'm not. And that's a big problem. The fact that I'm not unwell, and yet I've been held against my will, my freedom's taken away for a best part of a month. Well, 21 nights. 21 nights was how long I was held in this home. That's how many nights I stayed. It could be longer, but this is how long I'm going to do the funding for. 21 days. And every day is how long I spent held against my will, held captive in that mental home. Sorry to call it that. Mental health facility, that's probably better. But regardless, it's got to go. It's just got to go. It's not what works. It's not. There's so many viable options that could work for these people. These people could be easily housed in the infinite number of houses that are just available to sort homelessness out as well, because now I know that firsthand. That's my next play. I've already got that plan out too, to tackle homelessness. But anyway, one thing at a time. And yeah, they could get care. The money that's being spent to run the hospital isn't cheap. It would cost a lot to run this hospital, and yet that money could just be spent on housing these people and actually giving them care, but with allowing them freedom. These people don't deserve to be incarcerated and have their freedom taken away. They're not hurting anyone, not even hurting themselves. And even if they are, they just need a bit of care. They need a bit of detention. Some of the activities and the facilities they have available are great, but those things shouldn't be instead of freedom. You can do this, but we're watching you. It should just be part of their everyday life. These people deserve to have a good life. I deserve to have a good life. We all do. There's no reason for this. Anyway, so 21 days, that's all I ask. We've actually set a really low figure. I'm doing £2,100 in 21 days. That's not enough to cover it. It's a good start, but it's no way near enough to actually do this. But it's enough to get the ball rolling. And I swear on my life I won't spend a penny of that on myself, only to develop this play. And Cindy's going to be in charge of it all. So even if you do think I'm a little bit, you know, it doesn't matter. I won't be in charge of the money anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I better go. But lots of love, and hopefully see you on the other side. Thank you.